This is how an interested woman behaves when interacting with a man. If you want to find out more about this, keep watching until the end of this video. Recently, I heard a story from a friend. He was chatting with a woman he was quite interested in, and who seemed to hold significant value to him. She was someone who attracted him a lot and had characteristics he appreciated. They were exchanging messages on Instagram and WhatsApp, but he mentioned something interesting: this woman took a long time to respond. Usually, it took more than a week for her to reply to messages. Have you ever been in a situation like this, where you're talking to a woman and she takes a long time to respond? This often raises doubts about whether it's worth continuing to invest in the interaction or if it's better to move on. Therefore, it's crucial to interpret the signs of a woman's interest or lack thereof. In fact, it's not that complicated, it's quite simple. So, let's understand it better. I'll give you 6 signs of how a truly interested woman behaves. The first sign is that she responds within 24 hours. Yes, an interested woman responds within 24 hours. If a woman takes more than 24 hours to reply, you're not her priority. It's logical that when you start talking to a woman who doesn't know you yet, whether through an app or social media, initially, she may take a few days to respond. However, after initiating the conversation and trying to develop it, if this woman consistently takes more than 24 hours to respond, and when she does, it's more polite than interested, then she's not genuinely interested. It's not worth investing in her. And if, after going on a first date with her, you keep sending messages and she still takes more than 24 hours to reply, then she's definitely not interested. What you should do is move on and not waste your time. Don't try to understand the reasons or accept excuses like, "My life is too busy," especially if she was already interested and seeking a man before. Don't cling to the excuses a woman gives. Instead, observe the signs and how she behaves with you. The second sign of an interested woman is that she initiates conversations. An interested woman won't just be a responder. At some point, when you step back a bit to live your life, take care of your work and obligations, if a day or two goes by without talking to her, this woman will also make the move to start a conversation. This is because she also has interest. The initiative doesn't only come from you. Typically, in the beginning, the initiative comes more from the man due to masculine energy and activation energy. And this is very important. You don't want this energy to come from the woman because, in reality, it will depolarize your relationship, your interaction. So, this active initiative energy is masculine, but the interested woman will also make that move sooner or later when you step back a bit more. The third sign of an interested woman is that she wants to know how you are, literally. She wants to know how your life, routine, work, health, and family are. An interested woman wants to be more involved in your life, wants to have that privilege. So, she wants to know how you are and what your life is like. Even if you're a bit further along, if you're dating or heading towards a relationship, she wants to know if you're okay, if you're feeling good that day, and if she can offer some kind of comfort or affection. The fourth sign of an interested woman is that she wants to see you. A woman who claims to be interested but avoids meeting you is not actually interested. If a woman says she found you incredible but always makes excuses to decline an invitation to go out, she's not interested. If she says you're amazing but thinks she's not ready for a relationship and suggests you just hang out as friends, she's not interested. The time for you to have a relationship won't come. That's just an excuse. Don't expect that to change one day. Don't compromise your self-respect and dignity. Don't be friends with a woman you're sexually attracted to because over time, it harms your self-confidence. If you want, I can make a more detailed video about this, explaining why you shouldn't be friends with a woman you're attracted to. But, in short, this diminishes your sexual energy. Sexual energy is the impulse that drives you to pursue goals, work to attract more women, and achieve what you desire. When you decide to settle for just being friends with a woman you're attracted to, you lose that energy. So, don't make that mistake and be aware of the signs so you don't fall into that trap. The fifth sign of an interested woman is that she gets excited about making future plans with you. This is a sign that you're progressing in your relationship. For example, if you mention the next holiday and suggest that maybe you could spend it together, and she thinks that's a wonderful idea, getting excited about the prospect of making future plans, like going out next weekend or spending the next holiday together, means she's being highly reciprocal. The sixth sign of an interested woman is when you're already in a relationship with her and she starts exposing you on her social media. If she's an active person on social media, regularly posting about her life, travels, moments with friends and family, she'll make sure to include you in those posts. It's important to note that this doesn't apply to cases where her social media is for work, like an online store where she only posts pictures of outfits and products. We're talking about women who have an active presence on personal social media and who make sure to share their life, including their relationship with you. In the case where the woman starts saying, "What nobody knows, nobody ruins," it's important to be suspicious because that's not normal. A woman of value who's in a relationship with you will make sure to show that she's with you on social media, precisely to deter other suitors. So, pay attention to these 6 signs to understand if the woman is being reciprocal and if it's worth continuing to invest in her. If this video was helpful and valuable to you, please leave your like, as it helps me a lot to know that the content is relevant. A strong hug, goodbye.